Get strong.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Discuss. In this Let's Discuss, we're actually going to be talking about the Commander deck list that got revealed for me yesterday. For you would be like Wednesday-ish. So in not Martian Machines, I see M and I keep thinking Martian Machines, but no. In Murders of Karlov Manor we have a total of 4 Commander decks, which is kind of cool because in Eldraine we only got 2. But to be fair, we got 4 in Ixalan. But the Ixalan ones were so dumb. They were so dumb and strong. So I'm curious to see if these ones are both dumb and strong. So as you can see, we have Deadly Disguise. We got Relevant Recon. The Deep Clue Sea, and the Blame Game as the 4 Commander decks. Now, I personally think, I've read the commander of each of them because they were in the spoilers. I do think this is the best one so far. The green, red, white is probably the best one so far I've seen. I'm curious to see what that one has in the deck, but I think it starts off with the Blame Game. So let's hang on to the Blame Game. Also, this is on the official Magic website, so it's all confirmed. It's all good. So we have the 2 optional commanders, Nelly Booker and Feather Radiant Arbite. Angels always have wacky names that I can never pronounce. So, 4-drop, 2/4 vigilance. Whenever it attacks a suspect target creature, it then goad all suspected creatures. Whenever one or more creatures the opponent controls deal combat damage to one or more of your opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card. That's pretty good. It's more. It gives gold more of a reason to. Actually, it gives more of a reason to gold creep. But this one, I have no idea what this one does. So it's a 3-drop, a red and 2 white, for free, a flying lifelink angel. Already, that seems worth for 3 mana. When you cast a non-creature spell that targets only a Feather Radiant, you may choose any number of other creatures that spell could target and pay 2 for each of those creatures. If you do, for each of those creatures, copy that spell. The copy targets that creature. Oh, okay. I wonder, to be fair, there could be a lot of shocks. Could go pay 2 for a lot of shocks. I don't know, paying 2 for each of those creatures. Bit meh. If you got Flood with mana, sure, but I don't know. This, depending what the deck does, this might be the optional commander, but this is still looking like it's the best one because my mod screen about to turn off. Who doesn't want to draw cards? Oh, we have the etched display, which is always the hardback. I don't have a hardback to show. So, as we can see, we have a total of 23 creatures, 8 artifacts, 35 lands, 3 instances, 10 enchantments, and 15 other cards, 1 planeswalker. Oh, we actually have a planeswalker, and 5 sorceries. So, Angel of Ruin. Very, very common in commander decks at the moment. I think it's very common since Brothers War, I think. So, for those who don't know what this does, it's a 7-drop, 5/7. When enters the battlefield, exile Sorry. It's a little bit early in the morning to record, but we do it for the video. Exile up to 2 target artifacts or enchantments, and then it's got plane cycle, so you can pay to discard it and search for planes. It isn't bad. If you can blink it out, sure, but it's a really huge mana, and I personally don't play it. This is a pretty old card. I'm surprised to actually see this. Whenever you're dealt damage, you may sacrifice that many 1/1 soldier creature tokens. I don't know why this is handy. I never understood this card. Maybe people can tell me why, but I personally don't understand how this card actually. Okay, Keeper of the Occult. At the beginning of each opponent's end steps, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 soldier. At the beginning of each opponent's end steps, if that player controls more lands than you may search your library for basic planes, put it onto the battlefield, tapped and shuffle. Okay, God, that's pretty good. I enjoy the land part. The land part's pretty good. Thorn of the Third Pass. I've seen this card a lot in like Commander, like not pre-cons, just Commander decks all over the internet. I guess I can understand you and target opponent each draw card. That's pretty nice. Ends the battlefield, destroys one up to like 1 target artifact enchantment. Or free drop. It's decent. Like, I guess it's good that the deck has, like, what's it now? So far, what, the first card draw we've seen? Second, actually, the Commander card draws a lot. Selfless Squire. A 1/1 4-drop flash. Enters the battlefield, prevent all damage that will be dealt to you this turn. Okay. So if you attack into kind of blockers, you could just flash this in, and it's a 4-mana fog. But it's 4-mana fog that only affects you. Whenever damage would be dealt to you, it's prevented. Put that many 1/1 counters. Okay, so he flashes in, you take no damage. But whenever you would take damage, that would be prevented. You put that many 1/1 counters, so this card can actually get pretty big. This card can actually get very big. This could just be a staple in any white deck. Stalking Leonin. Choose a name. Oh, choose it. I should not be recording videos this early in the morning. To be fair, I got a video I need to upload today anyway. Well, yeah. So you choose a opponent by secret. I usually just write it down on a piece of paper. Reveal the player, you choose exile target creature that's attacking you if it's controlled by the chosen player. Activate only one. I have a copy of this card just because it was in the Cat Commander deck I bought back in 2017, and I never really used it. In like 4-player commanders, you gotta kind of, okay, so who am I gonna pick? I guess this, but then that could flip-flop and the creature's already, they might not have a single creature left, so yeah, no one stood it. I took it out. Gun Titan's popularity has grown over the year. They're bringing out so many like really good free mana cards. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, you may put a permanent with mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard onto the battlefield. So it goes off when he summons. He goes off when he attacks. The card's really good for 6 mana, especially in decks that can gain additional combat. Really good. Windborne Muse, flying, creature can attack you. Unless a controller pays 2 for each creature they control, so it's a creature version of Ghostly Prison, which is fine. This damn ant. Okay, beginning of your end step. Each player may put 2/1 cows on creature they control. Gold each creature that had counts on it this way. Okay. So you make your opponent's guys big, but when they attack, they can only attack and they're goaded, which means that even more reason to attack and draw. That's fair. This guy is annoying, especially on arena. Indestructible. Whenever he deals damage, whenever he's dealt damage, he deals that much to target opponents, and you pay 3. Tap. It fights target creature you don't control. Pay 3. Tap. Oi, my 1/1's gonna attack your 10/10. Oh look, he was dealt 10 damage. I'll deal you 10 damage. The Gobbo's really annoying. It's really good and really annoying. Atari, because why not? I don't really have to go into detail, everyone knows what Atari does. Fiendish Duo. First strike, your source of damage will be dealt to an opponent, deals double that damage. Oh, okay. Y'all can deal 4 damage. One more creature's attacks one of your opponents or planeswalker they control. Those creatures gain menace to the end of the turn. Oh, okay, so I guess this can kind of guarantee it hits on the opponent. Ugh. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, if you're the defending player, create a 3/3 orc ogre, unless that controller pays 3. Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess it's fine when you deal with creatures that, let's say that when there are ungoaded creatures that attack you, you have a choice of either pay 3 and attack you, or they do attack you and then you create a 3/3 ogre. Flying, enters the battlefield or attacks go target creature. Oh, okay. Whenever a go creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller. Okay, so you draw and deal damage. Okay, so it looks like that you don't run the angel as the commander, you run her as the main commander, because the deck's all about the gold. Okay, so is this the first angel? What are you? No, you're spirit. Oh no, the second angel. I forget this thing's an angel. Gets +3/+3 for each opponent whose life total is less than half their starting life total. Okay, so it could be a 7/7. As long as an opponent's life total is less than half their starting life total, it has indestructible. Okay. Hopefully it should be, since you're goading everyone's guys. Hopefully. Maybe. Boris Reckoner. When it is dealt damage, it deals damage to any target. You may pay a red or a white, and it gains first strike to the end of the turn. Okay. I like that. It's a 3-drop 3/3 that if you pay an extra other mana, gains first strike. I think that's decent. Okay, so this is the secret layer art, so ignore that. Flying first strike, if a source there would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, that source deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. If sorcerer deal damage to you or permanent you control, prevent half that damage rounded up. Okay. I guess so again, when your opponents are able to hit you with sorceries and instances and or other spells. That's fair. You can become the problem, I guess, with this deck because you're goading everyone, so they kind of have to deal you before they can deal with each other. Classic agent still idle, cost 1 less for each attacking creature. They don't have to attack you. Trample, and when it dies, it spits out 6/12 for Bomb Sickle Lacrum, Land Search, and Draw Power. Still Hellkite, I run this in Urza. Card's pretty good. 2 mana and it gains +1/+0. But you pay X and destroy each permanent with a mana rate X whose controller was dealt damage this turn by Steel Hellkite. Activates once each turn. Human Advisor. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 1/1 counters on a creature they control. If a player does, that creature creatures that player controls can't attack you or a planeswalker you control to your turn. Okay, each player may put... Okay. Huh. So, if they do choose to put counters, they can't attack you. 1/1 counters are pretty good, especially with the amount of proliferate in the game right now. All of Omens. It's Battlefield draw card. Okay. Now for the artifacts. The 8 artifacts. We have Tome of Legends. Enter a page counter. Whenever a commander enters the battlefield or attacks, put a page counter on Tome of Legends. Pay 1, tap, remove a page counter, draw a card. Not bad. I really like this card. I don't have one, but I do like it. It is slow draw. Arcane Signet, a commander staple. Bloodthirsty Blade. It gets +2/+0. Has it's goaded. Pay 1, attach to target creature an opponent controls. Okay, so yeah, you can attach this to an opponent's creature, which is kind of strange because equipments can't really attach to your opponents, but this says it can. So it kind of beats the whole you can only equip to your own guys, but the mana ability, so they can do it. They can do it at the beginning of combat, to be honest, because it is a mana ability. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a mana ability, but activate only as a sorcery. So they have to equip it during your turn. Farewell Stone. Taps any color land an opponent could produce. Mind Stone, Soul Ring, Talisman, and a Fort Vessel. Instances. Oh, this got a long text. 4 mana. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature causes source is prevented this way, it deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, it deals that much damage to the source's controller. Okay. Man, imagine using this against like a Spellslinger deck. Deflecting Palm. That's a monk. The next time a source the source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn. Prevent that damage. Damage is prevented this way. Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to source's controller. Okay, so similar to this. But it's a red-white. Sacrifice. Choose a creature or planeswalker you control. All damage that will be dealt this turn to you and opponents you control is dealt to the chosen opponent instead. Oh. Okay, that's really good for one wipe. Wow. Sorceries. Promise of loyalty. Each player puts a vow counter on a creature they control and sacrifices the rest. Each of those creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control for as long as it has a vow counter on it. Oh wow. So you can somewhat wipe the board. Leave each player will have a guy, but that creature can't attack you because of the vow counter. Okay. Huh. Dust against the world forever. Sure. That's. Remember this card. Put a permanent mana value 3 or less when you graveyard to the battlefield, and if it was cast from graveyard, we may copy it and cast a new copy. I used this in Eldritch Norn, Mother Machines. Yeah, that deck was disgusting. Really decent card, and the deck does have a lot of like free draw. Winds of Wrath, destroy all creatures that can't be destroy creatures that aren't enchanted. They cannot be regenerated. Disrupt. Gold all creatures you don't control. Simple. Very simple sorcery. Put a double strike counter on a target creature. Then goad each creature that had a double strike counter on it this way. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you then pay overload to 7, you put a double strike counter on each creature. Then yeah, each creature is then goaded because each creature has a double strike counter. Only for 2 red. But pay the 7 for it. I do kind of like the artwork. It has everyone's dual wielding. You got the little gnome here holding 2 blades. You got the dwarf in the background holding two hammers, and then I assume that's a barbarian human who's holding 2 axes. That's kind of funny. Enchantment, Yours Heritage. Whenever one more creature's attack, you may have the attacking creature gain double strikes in your turn. So it's okay, so it's got both forms of Ghostly Prison. Okay, cool. Match impact, child creature +1 is goaded. Whenever the creature attacks other creature that's attacking one of them, it gets +1 to the end turn. Okay. Man, that's so much gold and there's so much of it. Seal of cleansing. Cleansing? Yeah, cleansing. Sacrifice, destroy target creature or enchantment. Okay. Soul Snare, wow. Sacrifice, exile target creature that's attacking you or planeswalker you control. Okay. Vow Duty. Gets +2/+2, but can't attack you or planeswalker you control. Oh, Curse of Omnis. Yeah, this. It gives gold. It gives like what, gold? Yeah, gold. Artifact. Yeah, gold. I keep wanting to say gold, but gold tokens are just treasures, but except they don't tap, and you and the attacking player gets one too. Ride the Storm. Creatures named Lightning Rager can't attack you or planeswalker to control. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player creates a 1/5 red elemental creature token named Lightning that gains trample, haste, and beginning of the next end step sacrifices creature. Okay, so they get creatures, they then have to attack because it's more likely goaded. Okay, that's a cool enchantment. Shiny. He saw something shiny, so he went to grab it. I understand that feeling. Quick creature gets +2/+2 and it's goaded. Whenever a quick creature attacks, create a treasure token. And Vow Lightning. +2/+2, first strike, can't attack you or planeswalker control. Yeah, it's... figured that. So, Esbeth, Sun's Champion, makes a 1/1 +1, make a 1/1 soldier. Next 3, destroy creatures with power 4 greater. Next 7, you get emblem with creatures you control, get +2/+2 and have flying. Okay. Guess now the lands. I guess the lands are they're kind of generic, I guess, for commander decks. Oh, lamp. Okay, that's an odd one. Huh. Yeah, I think the lands are kind of straightforward. Nothing major. War rooms are actually a really nice reprint. Wait, war room and access tunnel. What's the power of the commander? Okay, the commander can attack without being blocked. Sure. Ash Baron. Yeah, it looks like... oh, Linkry Tower. That's nice. I wonder if this might be the strongest... well, it's the first deck I'm seeing. It could be the strongest deck. It does look really cool. It does look really cool. And then here are all the other cards that will get added to the deck. I can't see anything on top of my head from here that I guess Escape Tunnel seems pretty cool. I think I remember what it does. Slay Stronghold to take the bait. Ow. And these are the tokens. The human tokens look pretty nice. Oh no, they're the ogres. There's the cobalt and the gold. Are all the golds the lightning? No, okay. Oh, monarch. Okay, I guess I must have skipped over the monarch. Okay, next we go to the Deep Clue Sea Commander. So, you have no maximum hand size. Beginning of your upkeep, investigate to create a clue token. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put 2 1/1 counters on him. Like, he is really interesting. Obviously, when you see him, you think that, oh boy, a new fish folk, a new merfolk. No, he's just a fish. He's a fish detective. He seems fine. He slowly gets himself bigger, yeah, but he doesn't really do much other than that. What does the other commander option do? For an extra 1 card mana, when it enters the battlefield, create... hang on. Create Tiny, a legendary 2/2 green dog detective creature token with trample. Okay, creating a dog. Pay 1, sacrifice an artifact token. Put a +1/+1 counter on each dog you control. Oh. Does this deck have more dogs? Whenever a dog control deals combat damage to a player, create a food token, then investigate. Ooh, this one could be cool. So you just make tons of dogs? It's in white. White does have tons of dogs. You can pay 1, sack the food, and put a 1/1 count on each dog you control. That's actually really cool. I like this a lot. I like it better than this. I like this card better than it. Sophia Dog Detective. Okay, 24 creatures. Deals damage to a player, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent for as long as... okay, so as long as this remains on board, that card's exiled. Fair. This having a reprint is really good, actually. Benny Brooks, Zoologist. Because, for some reason, this card's £20 for its regular version. It is slow draw, I understand, but for £20? Yeah, it baffles me that card's £20. It might actually become less because it's getting reprinted in this commander deck. It's pretty good. End of battlefield, you investigate X times, where X is the number of points you have, so either 2 or 3. When you draw a card for your second turn, you create a 1/1 white spirit with flying. The turtle. After X enter the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on him, and can't be blocked this turn. Kraken. Simple. When you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 counter. Yeah, you just slowly get the you just slowly get this guy big, and it creates a tentacle. Nice little Shimmer Dragon reprint. That's all good. Ford Monitor, it's fine. Hornet Queen. Ooh, I won this Radagast. The card's dumb, especially with Tribute to the World Tree, because the little 1/1s become 3/3. I just knocked over my duck treats. Okay. You create cat. That's not a dog. Okay. Their way of turning cats into dogs. It has white. I have annoyed possession? Actually, I doubt that. Tiles Tracker. The investigate. Landfall investigate. War 2, if one or more tokens will be created under control, twice that. Okay, oh yeah, it's the annoyed possession creature form. Okay. Oh, Telltales, sure. This is going to be a Marxist commander once upon a time. This is a mouthful. If you were to create one or more tokens of each, and say you create those. Okay, so let's just pretty much double the amount of different tokens you make. Jellyfish Hydra Beast. When you cast a spell, you may gain half X life. Draw cards, half X cards. Draw half X cards, rounded down each time. Flying Trample, enter battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. Jesus Christ. There are too many X's. Stop it. Chaos Serpent. Oh, this is so annoying. Because each upkeep we have 3/3 blue serpents. Sacrifice enough serpent, choose one. Tap target permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated this turn. Or it gives it indestructible. This card's a pain in the butt. Ooh. Never another token enters the battlefield control. Investigate. Oh, sorry, that's why every time you make a food, you also get a clue. It's a Academy manufacturer in here. There it is. Yeah, it is. It is in here. Ah, this card's dumb. Parlay, tap, each player reveals top card by library, each non-permanent this way, and green, you gain 1 life free. Gain 1 life, but then each player draws a card. Okay. Yeah, Mac. If you create a clue, a food, or a treasure, instead you create 1 of each. The card's really dumb. It's insanely dumb. Now, all those foods you're making from this. You're also making tons of clues. I guess, yeah. It's palletizing you to a number of cards in your hand. Whenever you draw a card, your opponent loses a life. I guess, yeah, slowly dwindle your opponent's life down, I guess. Whenever you investigate for the first time each turn, investigate a short time. Oh, so you draw 2. Junk Winder. Ability for tokens. Whenever a token on the battlefield enters the battlefield in control, tap token on that permanent. It does not untap during the control effect. Up tap, it's gonna be really good. Well, really pain because you can create tokens at any point, pretty much. Whirl of Rogue comes in 2 Foppers, tap 2 untapped artifacts. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Oh wow, we got a mole. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you gain 3 life. Oh, okay, so you draw a card and gain 3 life. That's actually really good. In the battlefield, investigate twice. Evoke for 2. Okay. Really nice creature lineup, actually. I like this a lot. Oh no, Todd might actually like this. Todd likes investigating. He likes making clues. He might like this deck. Okay, artifacts. Idle Oblivion, Sanctuary. Oh wow, they've actually put this in there. I guess that makes sense. You're making tons of artifact tokens. Okay, Signet. Signet, another Signet, Soul Ring. Like 3 talismans. And a magnifying glass. Okay. Got a decent artifact for the deck. Farewell, sure, I guess. I'm always scared of running Farewell because I run a lot of artifact heavy decks. So this can actually put me out of the game. Destroy creatures, gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. Draw X cards. If X is 10 or more, instead shuffle your graveyard into your library. Draw X cards, untap up to 5 lands, and you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. And then you exile this. Okay. Little Ujin in the background. Okay. Search premises. Whenever a creature attacks your planeswalker, you investigate. An artifact gets really huge. And if you got like 8 or more of the same, well, it creates. Beginning of your upkeep, create a token as a copy of the charged artifact. Then, if you control 8 or more artifacts with the same name as the other, you win the game. Imagine having like 8 Soul Rings. That's what I would do. I would just put this on Soul Ring. Provide Angel's Insight. If you draw a card except the first one, you draw 2. So clue tokens can draw you 3, like altogether like 3 cards. Killer Service. Create a number of food tokens equal to the number of points you have at the beginning of your end step. May pay 2. Sacrifice the token. If you do, create a 4/4 Rhino. Okay. Ongoing investigation. Which you control deals damage to a player. Investigate. Pay 2. Exile creature card from your graveyard. Investigate. Gain 2 life. Okay. Unveil mystery. Whenever a token creature you control dies, non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, create a 1/1 white human soldier. Warden's Reclamation. Okay, so you're gaining a lot of stuff for sacrificing your clues. Counter spell, investigate 3 times. Wow, okay, so you get 3 clue tokens. Disorder in the Court. And exile top X cards. So exile target. Exile 8 creature. Then investigate 8 times. Return those exile to the battlefield. Tap under owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. And then classic Swords of Plowshare. Actually, I didn't see Swords of Plowshare in this deck. No, it's not in that. To be fair, they won't be attacking you, they'll be attacking your opponents. So, yeah. Guess it makes. Oh, really? Betrayal of Flesh? Okay, sure. Basically, it says the first time you want to sacrifice a clue, you don't pay any mana. You just sack and draw. Sure. Okay, but the lands. Yeah. Any of them that stand out? Monkey Tower is always good. I guess the only good land here, I think the only, like, Lincoln Tower is probably the best one. We have the wow, oh, look at him. Oh my god. Look at this handsome boy. Look at this handsome doggo. Bluetooth. Oh, the Seeing's Blessings. Sure. Tentacle. I think I like it because it makes a dog, but that's the thing, it only had one dog. It only had actually one dog, so... Yeah, you can only have one tiny because it's a legendary creature. Okay, I was kind of expecting more dogs, but there was no dogs. It was just tiny. Guess you can make tiny really massive, I guess. What about others? Bodies. Nothing I can really make out. Okay. Okay, so next we have Recon. We know what this does. We haven't read this guy before. Valka. Whenever he attacks, clash with defending player. Okay, each clashing player reveals the top card of their library, then puts that card on top or bottom. A player wins if their card had the highest mana value. Oh, okay. That's a cool way to fight. Whenever you win a clash, draw a card, then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value 8 or less without paying the mana cost. Ooh, a 1/8. This power doesn't really matter because you win with whichever deck has the highest mana value. Okay. I would so want this as I would so want the octopus as my commander. It's just funny. Okay, so blue-black. So my pirate. It makes 4/3 salamanders. Into battlefield, surveil 4. May return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to the owner's hand. For actually Metamorph, this card's really good. Orion Urza. Sinks of the Second Sun. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, get an additional beginning phase after this step. At beginning this phase. I don't understand. I'll ask Marcus that later. You may have this enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except token. Okay, so you can have this come in as anything. Okay. Like a morph deck. Not a morph deck, kind of like a copy deck. It's battlefield spell 2. Draw for the second turn. Each turn you may return from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Guess you're just gonna what? Is the whole deck trying to fill up the bin? Is that what's going on? 6/6 line trample, pay 2, surveil 2. Grave Titan, yeah, just it rewards you. Like when it ends battlefield attack, create 2 black zombies. I'm seeing a lot of ways of just putting creatures in the bin, so this looks like a very creature like yeah, either goes off by putting creatures in the bin or by putting creatures Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of Surveil. Okay, that's probably why. Like, this guy, Sir Conrad, the Grim, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Signet. OT Kicker 2. Okay, for the kicker, you just gain more charge counts. Tap it to add a color for each charge count. Okay. Mindstone, Sowing, Talisman, and Fourth Vessel. Okay. This is Surveil to choose sorcery instant in your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. If that card would be put into a graveyard, it's exiled instead. That's similar to Sword of Once and Future. It has a creature. The mana power has to be 2 though. Mana power has to be 2. Pylon, sword type creature, planeswalker spell 2, brainstorm. Draw 3 cards, put 2 of them into your hand, rest in the library. Consider. I have no idea what this card is. Look at top card of your library. You may put a number of them into your graveyard, the rest on the top of your library. Then draw a card. Okay. Otherworldly Gaze. Okay, so it looks like you are filling your bin. Then there must be ways of putting it all back, right? Black Sun Zenith, that's actually pretty decent. Put X1 counters on each creature, then shuffle it back in the library. Oh wow, it's got reanimate in here. Okay. So instead of paying all mana, you just pay your life instead, equal to the current mana cost. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Rise of the Dark Realms. Okay, that's why you're surveilling so much. Rise of the Dark Realms. And wait, it's got Toxic Deluge. Okay, so you got Black Sun Zenith, Reanimate, Rise of the Dark Realms, and Toxic Deluge. Okay. Okay, having these, like, these 4 sorceries are really, really good. They're really strong in my opinion. Yeah, And Phyrexian Arena. Why not? Why not cheeky Phyrexian Arena to add on to? Encharts. You may look at an additional 2 cards. How you surveil. Oh, okay. Animate Dead. Animate Dead. That sounds familiar. Come on. Animate enters the battlefield. If it's not on the battlefield, it loses a target creature. What? Oh, when it, okay, so you choose your creature, -1, -0. When it dies, when this enchantment leaves the board, it kills the creature. Okay, that makes more sense. Really old card, really oddly worded. Very oddly worded. Necromancy. Yeah, another ancient card that's getting a new print. In the battlefield, draw a card. Each opponent discards a card. Oh my god, I remember this card. I was against like a blue mill deck, and all my opponent was doing was casting this and milling me cards, and then decided to use Tifa's Hideous Laughter on me. So I just kind of left the game. Nah, I don't play against mill. If I see a mill deck, I'm just scooping. I can't be asked to play with that shit. No. No. Disgusting blue players. And then, does this deck have Relinquished Tower? It does have Relinquished Tower, okay. And Rogue's Passage. Huh. Okay. I can't see anything that catches my eye in here. To be fair, this is decent. I think she's pretty decent. All the tokens. And now for, this is the one I really want, I'm actually excited for. Like with, again, I think this commander, I don't know why I'm using my hand, you can't really see my hand. I think this commander is really good. But the bear is really funny, I love the Rage Mother. Enter the battlefield, you may enter the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with the base power toughness of 2/2. Whenever creature you control with base power and toughness 2/2 attacks, it gets +3/+3 to the end of the turn. And what's funny is the commander's a 2/2. And itself is a 5/5. This card, I love that it's got bears in it. Seems like I have got myself a relative nasty cough. 30 creatures, wow, this has the most creatures so far. Those damage, you gain that much life. Of course, every single creature in this deck morphs. This is a morph deck. I completely forgot this was a morph deck. Okay, Neheb the Eternal. That's cool. Beast Whisperer for the draw. I did Hydra. Oh. Oh. Wait, if I never put this in here. Like, T-Ball Muse, okay, that's coming in a commander deck, because why not? T-Ball Muse, such an annoying card. If you see T-Ball Muse, kill it, exile it, just get it gone. It needs to go. I don't, Tusky's a great reprint actually. Tusky's like 10, like he's over £10. Tusky's great for draw. Endure. Okay, to be fair, most of the morph abilities are kind of bad. But the whole turning face up allows you to like a face up card that was coming out, draw card. And that he can tap to target a face down attacking and turn face up. That's pretty cool. But it takes so long. It takes so long. I also only got 4 artifacts. Life Crafters, Roll of Fate, Arcade Signet, and Soul Ring. Okay. Chaos Warp, Return the Wild Speaker, and Path to Exile. Huh. Okay. So Command, Fell the Mighty, Nature's Law, that's a good fall search. Revisit, okay, so they've got 2 really good low mana land searches. Well, fall searches, because they just search for a force card, they don't have to be basic lands. I assume that most of these will have force in text, surely. Mastery of the Unseen, Trial of Mastery, and Wild Growth. Okay. So, the lands. Forest Plains. Forest Mountains. Fortified Village. Oswald Bridge is pretty cool. Like, I like Hideaway. I know it's not... Most people see Hideaway, it's like, oh, Hideaway, I actually like Hideaway. My Citizen deck, Jetmir, Noxus Rivals, actually had all the Hideaway lands I could play. I like it a lot. It's good. Does this have a Reliquary Tower? What it doesn't, it actually doesn't have a Reliquary Tower. Okay. Well, it has the land, it's got the Morph land at least. damn more. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's all of the commander decks for Murders at Karlov Manor kind of talked about. Like, I don't know, I really like this. Him as a commander by himself is pretty cool. I do like him as a card. But this as a commander deck though seems really good. It's got white and blue. You got counters and white removal and green for land ramp. It has a lot of card draw, so analytic retail, so you don't lose all your cards at the end of your turn. This might be the best commander deck in my opinion. The Deep Clue Sea might be the best commander deck of Murders. I'm curious to see what my friends would say. Is there like they think it's the best commander? Because commander deck on their own, this guy's pretty good. I wonder if Todd's gonna buy this because he did buy a morph deck. He did buy the old morph commander deck, so he might actually want to get this. So yeah. So that has been the let's discuss the commander decks. So far, the Deep Clue Sea seems to be, in my opinion, the best one. I would like to see what you guys think in the description below. And yeah, keep tuned, subscribe for more videos. Well, subscribe to see more videos and hit the bell to get notified for when I upload some new videos. And yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying the video upload flow. I know I am, because it's giving me a reason to actually do more. Doing these Let's Discuss is giving me excuses to record more videos like this. Hopefully, the next video, the next Let's Discuss, that hopefully is going to be next week, should be the last one for Murders at Karlov Manor, because by that, I think it's is it the third? Is it the third? No, the second. It's the second, where should be my last Let's Discuss on Murders, because the second is the pre-release, I think, and the 9th is the full release date. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.